On October 6, 1866, three thieves boarded an eastbound Ohio and Mississippi Railroad passenger train near Seymour, Indiana, and entered an Adams Express Company car. Pointing guns at Adams Express employee Elam Miller, the masked bandits demanded keys to the safes. Miller held the keys for the local safe only, so the robbers emptied the safe and tossed the other off the train, intending to open it later. They were unable to open that safe before they had to flee a posse, but the haul was reportedly $13,000, a tidy sum. The robbers would later be identified as the Reno Gang, named after brothers Frank and John Reno, who had robbed the train along with gang member Frank Sparks. The daring daylight robbery is often described as the first train robbery in the United States. That isn't exactly true. Money had been taken from trains during burglaries from unoccupied train cars previously. But the Reno brothers appear to have originated the idea to stop a moving train in a remote spot where they could carry out their crime without risking interference from the law or curious bystanders. The act inspired others. A wave of train robberies swept over the nation as would-be robbers realized that America's abundant railroads made easier targets than robbing banks or stagecoaches. And it wasn't the last for the Reno gang, which had already been suspected of numerous robberies. The gang carried out a series of train robberies in the latter part of 1886, so carefully planned and executed that the gang always managed to escape. But the inventors of the train robbery that has so often been portrayed in the movies, luck would eventually run out. A robbery on May 22nd, 1868 finally enraged the local population. 10 members of the gang were hunted down and hanged by vigilantes. While their reign was brief, in their short careers they netted an estimated $1 million, many millions today, in gold and jewels, most of which has never been recovered, leaving their mark on the history of crime in America.